Hi, Katie. So, as the test coordinator for an ACT test, when you log into Test Center Manager, you'll be able to see all of the kids who have registered, obviously, and you can see if you click on examinees and rosters, and I'm in a technical readiness event. I'll probably have to pop out and go into a live one, but this is just to kind of show you. So you'll see which kids are registered. So here, like, these are fake kids, right? But these are kids who are registered for online. If I had any paper kids, they would be here. And so you'll easily be able to see which kids are going to be online and which kids are going to be paper. So that's relatively easy. I posted a video to your question above that shows, I think it shows room supervisors who are doing online and who are doing paper, kind of the process that they're supposed to go through. But I think your question is more about how do you manage this? How do you know which kids go where? So here's where you're going to know which kids go where, right? Because when you create your rooms, you're going to have rooms that you assign and designate as online rooms, and you're going to have rooms that you design and designate as paper rooms. And so then you'll select the kids from each one of those. It's almost like two different tests are happening at the same time, right? You'll only be able to assign online kids to rooms that you have made online test rooms, and you'll only be able to assign paper test kids to rooms that you have made paper test rooms. Okay, so let me just see. I haven't done this before, so let me just see. Let me pull our freshman event. So if I'm going to create a room, manage rooms and staff, so that's where you create your rooms. Let's just pretend like I'm going to create a new room, and we're just going to call this practice. So here's where you set up your room, right? So these are testing rooms. How many kids? Right here you see you make them paper or online, right? And so let's just pretend, I'm going to say I'm going to put 10 kids here. I'm going to say it's paper. It'll probably say ACT. It will say no writing or writing. So if you have kids who are doing the paper version with writing and the paper version without writing, like, you're going to set this room up. And it might, I don't know, it might also say combination. I think I remember once upon a time when I used to do Saturday tests that I could make combination rooms in terms of whether they're going to take the writing part or not. So you're not going to have a room that has online kids and paper kids together, but you'll have a room maybe that has paper kids who are taking the writing and who are not taking the writing. So right here is where you would set that all up. Now, at some point, I'm just going to pretend this. We're going to say it's standard time, blah, blah, blah. I'm just quickly running through this because why not? I think I can do that later. So where did my practice room go now? So there we are. In the view edit room piece, I think at some point in here you'll be able to assign test booklets. So you'd have to put all the test booklet numbers in there. I don't see where I do that here, and maybe it's just because I don't know what's happening. Let me look at it this way. Practice. There's got to be a place, and I don't know where it is, where you assign test booklet numbers, but I don't remember where that goes. Since this isn't a real thing for me, so I'm sorry I can't help you with that, but at least maybe this will help you a little bit in figuring out what it is you're supposed to do. But I do remember when I was doing paper testing and it was managed by Test Center Manager that you have to assign test booklets to each room that is a paper testing room. So I hope that in some way that helps you a little bit.